Here's the only thing I can do that he can't do. You ready? Give him some, son. Friday night at the Orange Blossom Opry. Y'all go crazy here on Friday nights. Thank y'all so much for coming out. This is our Friday. Hey, let go of her. I told you to not do that in here. Welcome to the Orange Blossom Opry, everybody. We're the Orange Blossom Opry Band on Friday night, man, and we are so glad that you are here. Thank you so much for coming out to see all of us. Hey, how many of you are here for the very first time? Let me see that. Show of hands. Nobody. Good. We don't. Oh, there's no. Good. All right, there's some new folks over there. Well, thank you all for coming out. We appreciate you coming. We've been here waiting for you for 20 years. So, you can do the math, but we are the band. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what's going on. Excuse me. And then some of you may have noticed. I just thought I would draw this to your attention if you haven't. Have you ever been outside working and your bangs just keep hanging in your eyes? And you say, I'm just going to go cut them? That's what happened. A little bit short. Anyway, I would like to introduce the band to you, if you don't mind. The gentleman over here playing the bass guitar, most of you all know about his little situation with his dog. If you don't talk to somebody, they'll tell you it was terrible. But this man loves his dog more than anybody, saved his dog's life, and he's healing up. You can see he's kind of banged up over there a little bit from his fight with a pit bull. But he did an incredible job at saving his own life and his dog's life. How's Patch? Patch?
Patch is healing better than I am, I think. He's doing pretty good.
Well,
Thank you. Yeah.
Y'all say hello to our pal Kevin Kingston, everybody. The gentleman seated playing the fire out of the fiddle, you'll notice throughout the course of the evening, plays the fire out of everything he puts in his hands. He's one of the finest musicians I've ever had the opportunity to share the stage with. And most of you that come here all the time know what to do on three. And let's do it loud because it's Friday night. 1, 2, yeah! Cut it out. That's Doug Stock, everybody. The gentleman behind me is from the great state of Florida, everybody. And we're happy to have him here. He's probably one of the finest drummers we could find for these prices. But and most of you say, man, he's been here a long time. Yeah, he does. He's got a little ankle bracelet to make sure he doesn't go far. So kind of keep him in check. None of that's true, but say hello to our pal, Mr. Todd Bowers back there. The next gentleman up here was a pilot for many years before he ditched that career and ended up here. So I'm not sure what happened with that, but he's from the great state of Georgia via Texas. One of the finest guitar players I've had the opportunity to work with, and he sings a fine song. Everybody say hello to Mickey Adams. And I say that to say nothing less of the gentleman here who also plays, by the way, y'all don't know this, but this guy also plays a ton of instruments, plays guitar, incredible, plays pedal steel, and anything he puts in his hand. As you know, he plays the fire out of the harmonica. But what? Bagpipes. Bagpipes. You don't know, you play the bagpipes? You don't? Doggone it. One thing, I finally found something that guy can't do. He's an incredibly talented young man and one of the finest singers you will ever hear from Nashville, Tennessee. That's Dustin Jenkins, everybody. I want you to know before I go on, for some of you all know this, this band is the hardest working band ever. That I say it's one of the best bands I've ever played in, and that's the truth. But it's also one of the hardest working bands because we have to learn all these songs for Thursdays. You know, we have a big showcase here on Thursday, so these guys have to learn all the songs for Thursday. Tomorrow, Georgette Jones will be here. She is the daughter of George Jones and Tammy Wynette, and we have to learn all of their songs on top of trying to learn some new songs of our own for you folks on Friday night. And he's done an incredible job. We've got a couple of brand new songs to try out on you tonight that we're really excited about. So if you like them, let us know. If you don't, just keep quiet. The sixth member of the Orange Blossom Opry back there is the guy that makes us all come together, folks. He makes us sound great in the auditorium. He is an extremely talented young man, too. I've been kicking around town a long time with that old boy. Say hello to our sound engineer, Nathan Smith, back there. Our video guy this evening is from Bum Squat, Arkansas.
Is that where he's from this week?
Yeah, if you look up there, Dustin, he looks a lot like a bum squat.
He moved back, I guess.
He moved back to Arkansas. He moves around a lot because he's wanted by the law. But we're glad that he's here. Say hello to Tom, who does all the video work for us up there.
I think he cut his bangs too, Mickey said.
Do what?
Mickey said he thinks he cut his bangs too.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, don't cut your own bangs if you do, man. Don't pull them down. That's what I did. I'm sick of this. Whoa. Ladies and gentlemen, the guy running all the lights up here for us this evening. What in the hell is that, Eddie? That's the Olin Mills picture, yes. I believe.
I didn't think that was really him for a minute.
Singing along with Mitch.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people don't know that he's related to Mitch Miller. It's because it's not Sing Along with Mitch, it's Sing Along with Sons of Mitch. Sons of Mitch, yeah. Sons of Mitch. Mitch. That's our light guy. Say hello to Fast Eddie. One more thing before we start. I don't say this very often, and I want to address all the people that are watching on Facebook because we have tons and tons of people watching on Facebook. And I found out last night that we have just as many devoted fans on Facebook as we do here. And on behalf of me and everybody in this band, everybody at the Orange Blossom Opry, God bless all you people on Facebook. There were some people that got on there that were a little nasty yesterday, and our boss is Heather Byers, and she will take you out. And trust me. And we love her, and we love all you folks on Facebook watching as well. So here we go. Ready? I woke up this morning, happy as could be. I looked out my window, what did I see? Coming up the sidewalk, just as plain as day. Here comes trouble that I never thought I'd see when you went away. Ah, hello, trouble, come on in. Yeah, you talk about heartaches, where in the world you been? Ain't had the misery since you've been gone. Hello, trouble, 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 welcome home. Come on, Dougie. Pot of coffee, you could rest your shoes, you could tell me those sweet lies, and I'll listen to you. I'm just a little part of this life we live, but I'd rather have a little bit of trouble than to never know the love you get. Ah, hello, trouble, come on in. Yeah, you talk about heartaches, where in the world you been? Ain't had the misery since you've been gone. Hello, trouble, 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 welcome home. Come on, son.
trouble. Well, come on in. Yeah, talk about heartaches. Where in the world you been? Ain't had the misery since you've been gone. Hello, trouble, 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 welcome home. Hello, trouble, 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 welcome home.
Hi. All right. We're going to do a little Diamond Rio for you here. It was 700 fence posts from your place to ours, and neither one of us was old enough to drive a car. Sometimes it was raining, sometimes it would shine, but we wore out that gravel road between your house and mine. I start walking your way, you start walking mine. We'd meet in the middle, leave that old Georgia pine. We gain a lot of ground, 'cause we both give a little. Ain't no road too long when we meet in the middle. It's been 7 years tomorrow since we said our vows under that old pine tree. You ought to see it now, standing in the backyard, reminded me and you. If we don't see eye to eye, there's something we can do. Well, I'll start walking your way, and you start walking mine. We'll meet in the middle, leave that old Georgia pine. We gain a lot of ground, 'cause we both give a little. There ain't no road too long. Well, yeah, I love the way we work it out. That's what love is all about. I start walking your way, you start walking mine. We'll meet in the middle, leave that old Georgia pine. We gain a lot of ground, 'cause we both give a little. There ain't no road too long when we meet in the middle. Oh, I start walking your way, you start walking mine. We'll meet in the middle, leave that old Georgia pine. We gain a lot of ground, 'cause we both give a little. There ain't no road too long when we meet in the middle. Yeah, Little Diamond Rio. All right. Well, we did a show called A Salute to the Music of Vince Gill a few weeks ago, and I know a lot of you probably were here for that. Thank y'all for that. And we're going to do a Vince Gill song for you, but we're going to go way back and do what I believe is his very first major hit as a solo artist, one of my favorite songs. Yep. I rushed home from work like I always do. I spend my whole day just thinking of you. Then I walked through the front door. My whole life was changed, 'cause nobody answers when I call your name. A note on the front door that told me goodbye. It said you'd grown weary of living a lie. Oh, your love has ended, but mine still remains. And nobody answers when I call your name. Oh, the lonely sound of my voice calling is driving me insane. And just like rain, the tears keep falling, but nobody answers when I call your name. Oh, the lonely sound of my voice calling is driving me insane. And just like rain, the tears keep falling, but nobody answers when I call your name. Oh, nobody answers when I call your name. Yes, sir. Little Vince.
Good job, buddy. Dustin Jenkins, everybody. Well, yeah, we're working hard up here, so hope you guys are all right. I guess the most important thing about this next song is me.
Don't
Sure.
blow it, Bobby.
But it's actually Todd and I. So watch carefully. No pressure. Ready? No pressure. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, there early this morning it dawned on me the kind of man she needed me to be. Oh, she made a list, laid it there beside me on the bed. And I want to shoot and down, keeps it running through my head. Well, I should have done this and I should have done that. Should have been there and she'd have never left. Should have been hanging on every word she ever had to say. It's a little too late, she's a little too gone. She's a little too right, I'm a little too wrong. Now would be a good time to change. It's a little too late. Last night I came home about 3:15. To my surprise, she wasn't mad at me. Oh, I thought she finally realized not to worry, I'd be home. Then I realized this morning she was gone. Well, I should have done this and I should have done that. Should have been there and she'd have never left. Should have been hanging on every word she ever had to say. It's a little too late, she's a little too gone. She's a little too right, I'm a little too wrong. Now would be a good time to change. It's a little too late. Oh boy. Dustin. Well, it's a little too late, she's a little too gone. Little too right, I'm a little too wrong. Now would be a good time to change. It's a little too late. Yeah, now would be a good time to change. It's a little too late. Hey, I told you so.
Kevin, everybody. Well, we advertised that we were going to have a very special guest tonight, and it was going to be this girl named Cheyenne Graff, I believe is her name. And she called me and said, you know what? I ain't coming. So I went around and asked all of the guys in the band if they would be interested in wearing a dress and maybe coming out and singing a few.
Mickey did offer.
Mickey said he would.
There was no takers.
But then when he got it on, he wasn't all that
And he
comfortable.
wanted more money for
Yeah,
it.
that's right.
Yeah.
Right. And then he wanted to sing You Ain't Woman Enough to Take My Man. And we said, that's probably a little over the edge. But we did find a guy. I'm going to tell you something, folks. How many of y'all come here on Thursday nights and seen our showcase? All right. So we have a showcase on Thursday night, and there's a gentleman that runs it. And I don't have much to do with booking all the talent and all that stuff because it's a total nightmare. Just like all I had to do was book one girl for our Friday Night Live. That's all I had to do. And wouldn't you know, she wouldn't show up. And she had some issues, so no disrespect to her. But that happens all the time. This guy has to set up. How many people are here, Kevin or Dustin, one of you guys? How many here on Thursday nights? 10, 15 people?
There's a bunch.
10 or 15 people. And so
12.
all week long, this guy works his tail off, setting up all these people for our Thursday night shows. And I know more than anything else in the world that this guy loves to sing. And so I said, you know what? Instead of getting a substitute, why don't we get Neil out to sing a couple songs? You all know Neil Bogus, right? So come on, give Neil a big round of applause. He's going to fill it. He will not be wearing a dress, though. Or will he?
Did we get him sober?
We got him sobered up.
Okay.
And here he is.
I mean, if he was Scottish, he could wear a dress.
What you didn't say is that Doug wanted me to wear a thong.
That would have cleared the place.
Doug is from Iowa. I told him I'd wear a corn husk instead. You ever husk corn? That's bad. Great to have you with us tonight. Let's go back and do a Hank Williams song. Any Hank Williams fans here? You're cheating hard. It's gonna make you weep. You cry and you cry, and you'll sound asleep. But sleep it won't come the whole night through. You're cheating hard. it's gonna tell on you. My favorite part. When tears come down like falling rain, you're gonna walk the floor and call out my name. You're gonna walk the floor now the way I do. Honey, your cheating heart, it's gonna tell on you. The Orange Blossom Opry Band. It's gonna cry someday. You crave all the love that you threw away. But time it's gonna tell when you be blue. Your cheating heart, it's gonna tell on you. When tears come down like falling rain, you're gonna toss all around and you're gonna call out old Neil's name. Ah, but time's gonna tell when you be blue. Your cheating heart, it's gonna tell on you. It's cheating hard, it's gonna tell on you. Thank you very much. Boy, that song goes back a long time. Can I borrow your stool for just a minute? Would that be okay? There'll be a nice cold spot right there where your water's set. Oh, there's a wet spot there too.
You're used to making announcements. You could make this one for me.
Okay. All right. Oh, sure. Give me the ones that are hard to read. Cleve and Dulcie Pickens. Did I say that right? 46th anniversary, wedding anniversary tonight. Where are you folks at? Oh, over here. Did I say your name right? Good. Congratulations. I'm right behind you. We got number 48 coming up here. It's for three different wives, but I mean, it's still.
She's put up with you that long?
My wife is sitting right over there. Please don't tell her what I said, all right? This next song is a kind of a near and dear song to me, and I'm going to sit down to do a little bit of it. It's been recorded by Porter Wagner, all kinds of different people, Tom Jones and all that. We'll do a just nice one. I'll Take It Cold. How's that song? It's called The Green, Green Grass of Home. The old hometown still looks the same as I step down from the train, and there to meet me is my mama and my papa. And down the lane I look, there runs my Mary, hair of gold and lips of cherry. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. Well, the old house still looks the same, though the paint is cracked and dry. And there's that old oak tree that I used to play on. And down the lane I walk with my sweet Mary, hair of gold and lips of cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. Play a little bit, guys. How about Doug on the steel guitar? And Dustin over here. Yes, they'll all come to see me, arms reaching, smiling sweetly. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. Here comes the really sad part. Then I awake and I look all around me at these four gray walls that surround me. And you know, I realize I was only dreaming. For over there's a guard, and there stands a sad old padre. And arm in arm, we're gonna walk at daybreak. When again, I'll touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they'll all come to see me 'neath the shade of that old oak tree, as they lay me 'neath the green, green grass of home. Oh, oh, oh. Thank you very much.
Neil Bogus, everybody.
Is that?
Hey, Neil, I never knew you could do that.
Around in a bikini?
Yeah, I know. Good job. All right, back
Thank you,
to
Bob.
the show.
That was about Neil's cannabis farm.
Is what?
Neil's got a cannabis farm.
Where did
He's-
that come from?
I don't even know what that word is. What does that word mean?
No, yeah.
What's
yeah.
a cannabis?
I think it's a herb. It's an herb
Did you say
cook
what's a
with.
cannabis?
What's a cannabis?
It's
You're-
what's cannabis.
I don't even
What's
know. Still
cannabis?
I'm
I used
still
to
lost.
arrest people for it.
I know. You used to be a cop,
So it's that.
but I don't know what that is. Cannabis. Oh, pot.
Yeah, pot.
Well, why didn't they just say that? Now, pot, I understand. I mean, come on. I've never smoked it, but
Well, I never inhaled.
Yeah.
I smell it every now and then.
well, there's this one time in the Army I could tell you about, but you don't want to hear about that. So, wait a second. I'm just trying to figure out my part for this song. Mickey, have you got me? Because I'm lost as all get out. You got me? Oh, wait. Are we together here? Wish us luck.
Well, I was ruling the roost. I had it on the chest to myself. It suddenly happened, that funny little feeling I felt. Well, I tried to wrap around it, but it finally caught up with me. Well, tell me, I can hide from something that I can't see. Whoa, that little bitty teeny weeny thing they call the love bug. Nobody's ever seen it, but it's got the whole world shook up. Well, it all started with a little bitty kiss and a hug.
It's a little bitty teeny weeny thing they call the love bug.
Well, I always thought I had me a pretty good style, but I lost that race by a good old country mile. Yeah, I'm walking around with my head held way up high. Well, they fooled me, hit me, really hit me by surprise.
Whoa, that little bitty teeny weeny thing they call the love bug. Nobody's ever seen it, but it's got the whole world shook up. It all started with a little bitty kiss and a hug. It's a little bitty teeny weeny thing they call the love bug. Come on, son. Whoa, that little bitty teeny weeny thing they call the love bug. Nobody's ever seen it, but it's got the whole world shook up. It all started with a little bitty kiss and a hug. It's a little bitty teeny weeny thing they call the love bug. It's a little bitty teeny weeny thing they call the love bug.
Thank you.
Oh, boy.
Well, I told y'all we've been working on some new songs. And I don't know how we find our new songs and decide what songs we're going to sing for y'all because we all come from different musical backgrounds. Most of y'all know Doug was a Detroit rapper for years. He was just called Big D.
His famous song, Giddy Up, Giddy
Yo.
Up, Giddy Up, Giddy Up.
Some of y'all probably had some of his records. But we come up with this song that we all liked. The funniest part of the whole thing is when I said, I don't want to give the song away. So when I said, well, this song was recorded by so-and-so, youngster over here goes, I've never heard of so-and-so. He has heard of the Beatles, but you have heard of the Beatles.
Since I came here.
Oh, it's this right here.
Oddly, it wasn't the Beatles we're talking about.
I got it. But he does an incredible job and figured out.
Well, the version that I know of this,
Freddie Prince.
is by a man known as the King of Babies.
What?
Yeah, King of Babies is what he's known as because more babies have been made under his songs than any singer in history, I think, because all he did was love songs.
Well, Jimi Hendrix,
So-
of course.
No. Let's see if y'all recognize it. We're just going to do the song for you. There's a light, a certain kind of light that's never shone on me. I want my life to be lived with you, lived with you. If there's a way, everybody say, to do each and every little thing. But what good does it bring if I ain't got if I ain't got you. Baby, you don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. In my brain, I see your face again. I know my frame of mind. You don't have to be so blind. Baby, I'm blind. I'm so very blind. Yeah, I'm a man. Can't you see what I am? And I live and breathe for you. Oh, but what good does it do if I ain't got you? If I ain't got you, baby, oh, you don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. Oh, now I said you don't know what it's like. Oh, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. One of my favorites.
All right, next week we're going to work up a couple of Ernest Tubb songs. Y'all all right? So we keep that one in the set? Where's Heather, our boss? Can we keep that in the set, boss? I can't see up there. It's kind of dark. All right. Absolutely. All right. We're going to do one more song and take a short break. We want to tell you folks that tomorrow is Georgette Jones will be here. Her dad was, of course, George Jones. Her mom was Tammy Wynette, wasn't it? Tammy Wynette?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, okay. Because we're doing this thing about, do y'all know about this? We're doing the kids of famous people. So tomorrow's Tammy Wynette and George Jones's kid, whose name is Georgette Jones. Next week is Michael Twitty, and he is Conway Twitty's dad. Son.
Dad.
Yeah, whatever. We're all from Tennessee, and it gets like that up there. You ought to know that. You're from Tennessee. DNA doesn't go. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, then the next week is Charlie Pride's son. His name is Dion Pride. He will be here. And he's been here before, sings all of his daddy's songs. That's kind of fun. And then after that, we're going to, Macy Mack will be here too. And she's, I don't know that her mom and dad are famous, but she is killer. And you might want to check that out.
She's going to be.
Yeah, she will be famous, and then she'll never talk to us again. But that's the way it goes. But all those tickets are on sale during our break, for our little 15-minute break. You can check that out. Also, we got several more, we have several more Friday Night Lives coming your way, so we want to invite you to get some tickets for that. We're going to do one more song, and we're going to take a break, because we're old and tired. Rolling down a backwoods Tennessee byway,
with one arm on the wheel, holding my lover with the other, a sweet, soft southern thrill. Worked hard all week, got a little jingle on a Tennessee Saturday night. Couldn't feel better, I'm together with my Dixieland delight. Spend my dollar, parked in a holler neath the mountain moonlight. Hold her up tight, make a little loving, a little turtle doving on a Mason-Dixon night. It's my life, oh so right, my Dixieland delight. Oh, Mickey. Whitetail buck deer, munching on clover, red-tailed hawk sitting on a limb, chubby old groundhog, croaking bullfrog, as free as a feeling in the wind. Homegrown country girl, gonna give me a whirl on a Tennessee Saturday night. Lucky as a 7, living in heaven with my Dixieland delight. Spend my dollar, parked in a holler neath the mountain moonlight. Hold her up tight, make a little loving, a little turtle doving on a Mason-Dixon night. It's my life, oh so right, my Dixieland delight. Oh, fellas. Hit it, son. Yeah, get it. Come on, Dougie. Spend my dollar, parked in a holler neath the mountain moonlight. Hold her up tight, make a little loving, a little turtle doving on a Mason-Dixon night. It's my life, oh so right, my Dixieland delight song. Flickstock on the fiddle, everybody. We're the Orange Blossom Opry Band. We're going to take just a short break. We'll be right back in about 15 minutes. We got lots of music for you also. Don't go anywhere, all right? See you in a bit.
It's in B, right? So these guys are betting. They gamble all the time about songs. And we don't get to play a lot of these songs a lot. So what happens is you start down the road and one of these songs and go, oh, I haven't played this in a while, and everybody's all looking around. We don't know what we're doing. So most of y'all think we're professionals, but we're not. So right now, what's the bet before we start? What's the bet? How much you have, Todd? There's no bet? Oh, they don't have a bet. Well, here's another kind of new song. There's about three or four of them in this set, so that's the wrong set.
I love old people.
So Nathan and I have been friends for a long time, so you shut his mic off till I tell you, give you the okay. Just kidding. Oh, what the heck? Let's try it. Ready? No pressure. These old boots still got a lot of ground they ain't covered yet. There's at least another 1,000,000 miles under these old bus treads. If you think I'm gonna settle down, I got news for you. I still got a lot of leaving left to do. And as long as there's a song left in this old guitar, the life I'm bound to live ain't for the faint of heart. You won't fall for me if you know what's good for you. I still got a lot of leaving left to do. And the Lord may be hard to handle. Loving me might be a long shot gamble. So before you go and turn me on, be sure that you can turn me loose. I still got a lot of leaving left to do. Girl, you look like you might be an angel, so I won't lie. I could love you like the devil if you wanted me to tonight. And we could talk about forever for a day or two. I still got a lot of leaving left to do. And the Lord made me hard to handle. Loving me might be a long shot gamble. So before you go and turn me on, be sure that you can turn me loose. I still got a lot of leaving left to do. I still got a lot of leaving left to do. Come on, Dougie. That's a tough one. All right. I told you we worked up a few new songs. Nothing's really new because we don't play any of the new country because, well, we don't want to get into that, do we? But this is kind of a new song, isn't it? It's a new song for us.
It's newer in the range of 90s country.
Yeah, right. Well, that's what we're supposed to be. Well, you know what you think, the 90s, man, that was a long time ago.
I think this actually crossed the millennial line. It was just slightly after 2000.
Still one of my favorite songs.
22 years ago.
So we just try to pick out songs that we think you'll like, and you let us know at the end, because if you don't like this song and don't like how it sounds, just tell us and we'll throw it out the door. How's that? That's simple. Ready?
Well, it's a long way to Richmond, rolling north on 95, with a redhead riding shotgun and a pistol by my side. Just a tearing down that highway like a modern day Bonnie and Clyde. Well, we met at a truck stop in Johnson City, Tennessee. I was gassing up my Firebird when I heard her calling me. She said, "Which way are you headed, boy? And do you need some company?" She had me stopping at a Quick Mart before we made it out of town. Well, the next thing she was running at me, telling me to lay that hammer down. I said, "Why?" She said, "There's a man right behind me doing his best to slow me down." Oh yeah. And it's a long way to Richmond, rolling north on 95, with a redhead riding shotgun and a pistol by my side. Oh yeah. Just tearing down the highway like a modern day Bonnie and Clyde. Come on. Motel in the middle of the night. See, we were counting all the money, smoking stolen Marlboro Lights. Lord, we never saw them coming till they read us both our rights. Rolling north on 95. Oh yeah. With a sheriff right beside me and a pistol pointed at my side. Oh, it's such a disappointing ending for this modern day Bonnie and Clyde. Well, We'll keep it. Well, I know I disappeared a time or two, and along the way I lost me and you. I needed a new town for my new start, selling VCRs in Arkansas at a Walmart. I haven't had a drink in 19 days, and my eyes are clear and bright without that haze. I like the preacher from the Church of Christ. I'm sorry that I cried when I talked to you last night. I think I'm on a roll here in Little Rock. I'm solid as a stone, baby, wait and see. I got just one small problem here in Little Rock. Without you, baby, I'm not me. I don't know why I held it all inside, but you must have thought I'd ever even try. You know your daddy told me when I left that Jesus would forgive, but a daddy don't forget. I think I'm on a roll here in Little Rock. I'm solid as a stone, baby, wait and see. I got just one small problem here in Little Rock. Without you, baby, I'm not me. Lying here upon this motel bed, my thoughts of you explode inside my head. Oh, like a castle built upon the sand. See, I let love crumble in my hands. I think I'm on a roll here in Little Rock. I'm solid as a stone, baby, wait and see. I've got just one small problem here in Little Rock. Without you, baby, I'm not me. Without you, baby, I'm not me. I think I'm on a roll here in Little Rock. Thank you.
Here's another one. Hope I can remember the words. There you go. You got it? How does she know what makes me laugh? Yes, and how does she know where to scratch my back? How could she figure it out so easily? I swear spying on me. Where does she get those big blue eyes? How does she know to wear what I like? How could anybody fit me right down to a T? Well, I swear that girl's been spying on me. She's been using information I've had locked up deep inside to be the perfect woman I've been looking for all my life. Well, maybe we're just two people meant to be. Either that or that girl's been spying on me. Now she knows all my inner thoughts, 'cause she's got ways of making me talk, while she remains a mystery. I swear that girl's been spying on me. Right. She's been using information I've had locked up deep inside to be the perfect woman I've been looking for all my life. Well, maybe we're just two people meant to be. Either that or that girl's been spying on me. Maybe we're just two people meant to be. Either that or that girl's been spying on me. Yeah, girl's been spying on me. You know what? Talking about that girl, she's been spying on me. One more time. Oh, that girl, she's been spying on me. Shame on her. Talking about that girl, she's been spying on me. Just feel it. Yeah. Thank you. That's a song from Billy Dean.
I think Billy Dean's coming back, y'all. He's not going to be here in our summer series, but I heard something about they booked him back here next year. So he's a lot of fun if you like Billy Dean. Now if I can just figure out how to shut this off.
It's off.
It's off now. It's off now. Say something. Say hello to these folks.
Hi,
Mickey.
everybody, from the back of the stage. Okay, I said hi. What was it? Here's a Ricky Skaggs song for you guys. These Highway 40 blues, I won't close both my shoes. Counting the days since I've been gone. I'd love to see the lights of home. Wasted time and money too. Squandered youth in search of truth. In the end I stand to lose. Lord above to pay my dues. And the Highway 40 blues. The highway called when I was young. Told me lies of things to come. Like fame and fortune lie ahead. That's what the billboard lies they sell. Shadow dreams, my mind is numb. My money's gone, stick out my thumb. My eyes are filled with bitter tears, 'cause I ain't been home in years on the highway 40 blues. You know I've rambled all around like a rolling stone from town to town. Had pretty girls, I have to say, but none of them could make me stay. And I played the music halls and bars, had fancy clothes and big fine cars, things this country boy can't use. Dixieland was sure misused. Highway 40 blues.
Ricky Adams, everybody.
I got some fancy clothes and a big fine car.
Well, to figure out how to get it on.
I got it.
Get away from me.
Uh-huh. Wait, let me get rid of those things. Oh, man. Where you been? Okay. Well, I ain't rich, but I damn sure wanna be. Working like a dog all day ain't working for me. I wish I had a rich uncle that would kick the bucket and I was sitting on a pile like a Warren bucket. I know everybody says money can't buy happiness. It can buy me a boat. It can buy me a truck to pull it. It can buy me a Yeti 110 out down with a silver bullet. Yeah, and I know what they say. Money can't buy everything. Well, maybe so. It could buy me a boat. Call me a redneck, white trash, and blue collar. But I could change all that if I had a couple $1 million. I keep hearing that money is the root of all evil, and you can't bet a camel through the eye of the needle. I guess that's probably true, but it still sounds pretty cool. And I could buy me a boat. It could buy me a truck to pull it. It could buy me a Yeti 110 ounce down with some silver bullets. Yeah, and I know what they say. Money can't buy everything. Maybe so. It could buy me a boat to float down by the water with a beard. I hear the Powerball money sitting on $100 million. Well, I could buy me a brand new rod and reel, and it could buy me a boat. It could buy me a truck to pull it. It could buy me a Yeti 110 ice down with some silver bullets. Yeah, and I know what they say, money can't buy everything. Maybe so. It can buy me a boat. Yeah, and I know what they say, money can't buy everything. Well, maybe so. It could buy me a boat. And it could buy me a boat.
Hey, Dougie!
Yeah, y'all don't know what you're creating up here. You're creating lots of problems. Yeah, well, anyway, all right. Well, that was kind of a new song. That's actually a new country song, isn't it? I never heard Porter.
It's about 8 years old, I think.
I never heard Porter Wagner
We
sing
getting
it.
we getting closer for you, Bobby. We're getting closer.
All right. What about this one? What about this one? Is this one new?
This is like
15 years ago. 20.
15, 20 years ago. We're gonna try to get Bobby on up in the vintage a little bit here pretty soon, like a vintage 2015.
It's 2015. My
Yeah.
cowboy boots are older than you, son. I can promise you.
I
That.
believe that.
All right, let's go.
Gonna kick off my shoes and run in bare feet, where the grass and the dirt and the gravel all meet. Going back to the well, gonna visit old friends, feed my soul where the blacktop is. Looking down the barrel of a Friday night, riding along the river of freeway lights. Goodbye city, I'm country bound till Monday rolls around. I'm gonna kick off my shoes and run in bare feet, where the grass and the dirt and the gravel all meet. Going back to the well, gonna visit old friends, feed my soul where the blacktop is. Well, let me ask y'all something. You having a good time so far tonight? One more time. You having a good time so far tonight? Good. Working in the grind is an uphill road. I'm punching that clock to carry that load. I'm busted all week and then I'm free. The weekend belongs to me. Yeah. I'm gonna kick off my shoes and run in bare feet, where the grass and the dirt and the gravel all meet. Going back to the well, gonna visit old friends, feed my soul where the blacktop is. Oh, come on and give me that fresh air, give me that farm, give me some time with you in my arms, away from the hustle and the pressure and the noise. Oh, I'm gonna kick off my shoes and run in bare feet, where the grass and the dirt and the gravel all meet. Going back to the well, gonna visit old friends, feeding my soul. Gonna kick off my shoes and run in bare feet, where the grass and the dirt and the gravel all meet. Gonna back to the well, gonna visit old friends and feed my soul where the blacktop is. That's right. It's where the blacktop is. Oh.
All right, everybody. Well, it's time for our special guest again to come out and play a few songs for you. Is he still here? I don't know if he can stay up this late. He was able to stay. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause to Neil Bogus. Here he is.
Thank you, Bobby. I've got a couple celebrating their 56th wedding anniversary tomorrow. Dick and Sue Parkhurst, they're from Wisconsin. Folks, where are you at? 56 years tomorrow. There we go, right over there. Congratulations. Wow. I've said it many times. You are the greatest audience I personally have ever played in front of, too. So thank you very much. You are fantastic, the Opry audience here. One more time for this entire band, because they've been absolutely great, too. So, are you ready? Let's send this song out to all the ladies here in the audience. Hey, hey, good looking. Hey, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Oh, yeah. Now, hey, sweet baby. Hey, don't you think maybe we can find us a brand new recipe? Yeah. I got a hot rod Ford and a $2 bill. I know a spot right over that hill. There's soda pop and the dancing free. If you want to come along, say come with me. Say, hey, good looking. Hey, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Give me a little lead guitar there, Bobby. Duck stock on the steel guitar. Bobby Randall on the electric guitar. Hey, hey, sweet baby. Now don't you think maybe you can find us a brand new recipe? I think so. Oh, I know you've been tookin', 'cause I'm no more looking. How's about keeping steady company? Help me out, boy. I got a hot rod Ford and a $2 bill. I know a spot right over the hill. There's soda pop and the dancing free. So if you want to have fun, come along with me. Hey, good looking. Ain't what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up? How's about cooking something up? How's about cooking something up with me? Yeah! Oh. Bobby, I gotta tell you something. Tonight I'm gonna go home.
Yes.
And for my prayers, I'm gonna say, Dear Lord, I sure hope Bobby's guests don't show up for the rest of the year. How many of you folks went to your prom? Did y'all go to the prom? That was one of my biggest regrets, is that I never went to the prom. My wife of 47 and a half years is here tonight. I would have taken her in an instant. But Marty Robbins will tell you a little bit about Let's Go to the Prom.
1, 2, 3.
A white sport coat, and a pink carnation. I'm all dressed up for the dance. A white sport coat, and a pink carnation. I'm all alone in romance. Once you told me long ago, to the prom with me you'd go. Now you changed your mind, it seems. Someone else will hold my dreams. A white sport coat, and a pink carnation. I'm in a blue mood. Pick a little bit for me, guys. You told me long ago, to the prom with me you'd go. Now you changed your mind, it seems. Someone else will hold my dreams. A white sport coat, and a pink carnation. I'm in a blue mood. Yes, I'm in a blue mood. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You are the greatest.
Neil Bogus, everybody. All right. Well, hopefully our guests will show up next week, but if they don't, well, Neil's always there. I just love singing that. Oh, white sport coat. I feel like I'm in a band on a
Cruise ship?
Carnival cruise ship.
I don't know. Nothing wrong with being on a cruise ship.
Did kind of feel that way, didn't
We're
it?
here every Wednesday night.
Yeah,
Hey.
yeah.
Hey, what are we doing now? Oh, I know. Waiting on Todd.
Well, you got my number. You got my name. So why don't you call me Little Liza Jane? Now you got that body. You got that frame, yes you do. So why don't you call me Little Liza Jane? That's right. 'Cause girl, I've got it bad for you. There ain't nothing I won't do. Just one kiss and I'll never be the same. Little Liza Jane. Oh, come on, Mickey. Oh, come on, Doug. How about it for Mr. Bobby Randall right there? Come on. say, little Liza Jane, little Liza Jane, oh yeah, little Liza, ooh, little Liza, little Liza Jane, little Liza, ooh, little Liza, little Liza Jane, come on, baby, now. Time. Ooh, little Liza, little Liza Jane. Oh, yeah.
We hadn't played a lot of these songs in a while. They got money again, folks. Who's got the dough on the? Who's got the bet? Who's saying 50? Kevin has the most money. Let's see.
I'm hanging on to my money.
Well, yeah. So if so, either we play it or we don't, right? So if we play it, who makes the most money?
I do.
Dustin, you're not in on this, are you?
I am.
Have you fallen short to this sort of behavior?
Once, and you owe me.
Yeah. I told you, man, just watch out for these guys because they'll start gambling and then they'll turn on you and take your money. That's what they do. Hey, folks, y'all having a good time on Friday night? Once again, I don't know what's going on out there on Facebook, but I want to say hello to everybody out there on Facebook because there's a lot. You'd be surprised how many people watch on Facebook, y'all. Tons of folks watch. And there's some pretty devoted fans out there, and we want you to know we appreciate y'all as much as we appreciate everybody here.
And we take tips.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, these people here had to pay money to hear us. You all getting it for next to nothing. Here's a song that's going to cost somebody some money. Sometimes I think what turned her on was my old broke down boots. Said she wanted a real cowboy. It was a thing she was going through. Not long after she moved in, I caught her painting the bedroom blue. Brought home a bottle of pink Chablis, poured out my best home brew. I was sitting on the porch in my overalls when she packed the things to leave. She changed her mind when she couldn't change me. She changed directions, headed out west. She changed her tune to some hip-hop mess. Her dark brown hair went to blonde and her pretty blue eyes went to green. She changed her mind when she couldn't change me. She was sitting beside the ocean, staring out at the waves, watching as they all rolled in. Somehow they just look the same. She called to tell me how much she missed those wild country nights. And whatever it is I did so wrong, suddenly it seemed alright. I was sitting on my porch in my overalls when a truck came into view. She said, I changed my mind when I couldn't change you. She changed directions, headed back home. She changed her tune, it's all Haggard and Jones. Her dark brown hair pulled back and the bluest eyes you ever seen. She changed her mind when she couldn't change me. Come on. Do the Devo dance. sure she's back in my arms. She thought it through, had a change of heart. I guess when you love someone, you just gotta let it be. She changed her mind when she couldn't change me. She changed it all when she couldn't change me. Couldn't change me. Oh, thanks, y'all. We got another new song. You ready to hear another new song? Well, it's kind of new to us. Yeah, this one's only 60 years old. Well,
Pretty close.
we like to play 90s country music, so we're going to kind of stay in that field, okay? Is that all right? This is 90s. Say hello from the back of the stage again, Mickey.
Hi, from the back of the stage, everybody. This is my DJ voice.
Okay, for number 2, I picked a Bellman Brothers song. Redneck girl like a cruising daddy's pickup truck. Any redneck girl plays her heart when she's down on her luck. She's living for a Friday afternoon. She's gonna show one old boy that weekend moon. And I pray that someday I will find me a redneck girl. A redneck girl got the name on the back of her belt. She's got a kiss on her lips for her man and no one else. A coyote is howling out on the prairie. And first comes the love, and then comes marriage. And I pray that someday I will find me a redneck girl. Give me a redneck girl. Oh, give me a redneck girl. Oh, give me a redneck girl. Oh, give me a redneck girl. The redneck girl got the name on the back of her belt. She's got a kiss on her lips for her man and no one else. Coyote is howling out on the prairie. And first comes the love, oh, then comes marriage. And I pray that someday I will find me a redneck girl. Oh, give me a redneck girl. Oh, give me a redneck girl. Oh, give me a redneck girl.
Is that a keeper?
Keeper. We're betting
Why is
on
everybody looking at me?
We're betting on this one.
All right. Sheesh. I hope I can remember it.
I hope my thumb don't fall off.
I know you've heard that worn out line about love at first sight. I never knew those words were true till you walked in tonight. All it took was just one look to knock me off of my feet. I'm not a man of many words, so I'll make this short and sweet. Could you, would you, ain't you gonna, if I ask you, would you wanna be my baby tonight? Yeah, take a chance, slow dance, make a little romance. Honey, it'll be alright. Girl, you got me wishing we were hugging and kissing and holding each other tight. So could you, would you, ain't you gonna, if I ask you, would you wanna be my baby tonight? I'm not trying to come on like some rhinestone Romeo. I'm looking for a whole lot more than a one-night rodeo. What can I do to prove to you I'm laying it on the line? I'll even get down on my knees just to beg you one more time. Could you, would you, ain't you gonna, if I ask you, would you wanna be my baby tonight? Yeah, take a chance, slow dance, make a little romance. Honey, it'll be alright. Girl, you got me wishing we were hugging and a kissing and a holding each other tight. So could you, would you, ain't you gonna, if I ask you, would you wanna be my baby tonight? Come on, Doug. If I ask you, would you wanna be my baby tonight? Yeah, take a chance, slow dance, make a little romance. Honey, it'll be alright. Girl, you got me wishing we were hugging and a kissing and a holding each other tight. So could you, would you, ain't you gonna, if I ask you, would you wanna be my baby tonight? Yeah, could you, would you, ain't you gonna, if I ask you, would you wanna be my baby tonight? Oh, yeah.
Stay tuned next week, ladies and gentlemen, when we have Dustin sing The Auctioneer.
Oh, boy. All right. Put on my blue suede shoes and I boarded the plane. Touchdown in the land of the Delta Blues in the middle of the pouring rain. WC Handy, won't you look down over me? 'Cause I've got a first class ticket and I'm blue as a boy can be. Walking in Memphis, walking with my feet 10 feet off a bill. Walking in Memphis, do I really feel the way I feel? Saw the ghost of Elvis down on Union Avenue, and I followed him up to the gates of Graceland, and I watched him walk right through. Now security, they did not see him, they just hovered round his tomb. But there's a pretty little thing waiting for the king down in the jungle room. Oh, walking in Memphis, I'm walking with my feet 10 feet off a bill. Walking in Memphis, do I really feel the way I feel? got gospel in the air. And Reverend Green, he'll be glad to see you when you haven't got a prayer. You got a prayer in Memphis. Muriel plays the piano every Friday at the Hollywood. And they brought me down to see her, and they asked me if I would do a little number. So I sang with all my might. She said, tell me, are you a Christian? And I said, ma'am, I am tonight. Walking in Memphis. Walking with my feet 10 feet off a bill. Walking in Memphis. But do I really feel the way I feel? Oh, walking in Memphis. I'm walking with my feet 10 feet off a bill. Walking in Memphis. Do I really feel the way I Thank y'all. Well, for my next number, what's that guy's name? I lost my train of thought. No. But he's familiar with this name. We're gonna do a little Doobie Brothers. Here we go. Y'all gonna have to help us. Come on. People are getting ready for the news. Well, some are happy and some are sad. Oh, we're gonna let the music play. Y'all like music like that? 'Cause what the people need is a way to make them smile. It ain't so hard to do if you know how. We gotta get a message and get it on through. Oh, now don't you even ask me why. Oh, listen to the music. Oh, listen to the music, all right. Oh, listen to the music all the time. We're gonna play it for you. Meet me in the country for the day, and we'll be happy, and maybe we'll dance. Oh yeah, we're gonna dance the blues away. And if I'm feeling good to you, and you're feeling good to me, there ain't nothing we can do or say. Feeling good, we'll be feeling fine. Oh, we're gonna let the music play. Everybody sing the song. Hey, oh, listen to the music. Oh, listen to the music. Sounds good. Oh, listen to the music all the time. Like a lazy flowing river, surrounding castles in the sky. Well, the crowd is getting bigger, listening for the
Jason Jenkins, everybody. I'm tired.
You're tired.
I look tired. You know, I've been, I guess, kind of living in Florida almost 4 years now. I used to go back and forth to Nashville a lot. And I can tell you what month it's fixing to be, because every year that I've been here, in June, I'm sick. And in July, I can't hardly talk. And I feel that coming on again. It ain't the COVID.
We all marked it on our calendar.
Yeah. It starts with a little thing that feels like a tickle in the back of my throat and in my nose, and then it ends up feeling like Marty Stewart's stuck in my nose. So,
That's
all
a
that.
bad visual.
Is that a bad visual?
Poor Marty.
Well, he's got all that hair and everything, you know, and it's like, all right.
He's
anyway.
got a lot of hair.
Yeah, I got it, son. I'm hang on to it. So these buddies of mine, they used to, they're real songwriters. Not that I want to retract. They are songwriters. And I always ask a songwriter when the guy says, I'm a songwriter. And I say, are you? And he said, yeah. And I said, well, play me the song that's made you the most money. And so that will kind of slow you down a little bit. But these guys, they got together in Florida, and they wrote songs. And they sat down there all weekend, and I can't tell you what all they were doing, but they wrote What's Going On in Your World, Oceanfront Property, and a song called Miami, Miami. And they all sat in this same configuration, of all three of them, around the table. And it was the last day. And the last day they were writing, and they went in. One of the guys was sitting in a different chair. And Royce Porter, who was my friend, the guy that I knew. And so one of the songwriters said to him, hey, man, excuse me, but I think you got my chair. And out of that came this song. Well, excuse me, but I think you got my chair. No, that one's not taken. I don't mind if you sit here. I'll be glad to share. Well, it's usually packed here on Friday nights. If you don't mind, could I talk you out of the line? Oh, thank you. Could I drink you a bite? Oh, listen to me. What I mean is, can I buy you a drink? Anything you please. Oh, you're welcome, but I don't think I caught your name. Are you waiting for someone to meet you here? Well, that makes two of us. Glad you came. Though I don't know the name of the band, but they're good, aren't they? Would you like to dance? Hey, I like this song too. It reminds me of you and me, baby. Do you think there's a chance that later on I could drive you home? No, I don't mind at all. See, I like you too, and to tell you the truth, that wasn't my chair after all. Hey, I like you too, and to tell you the truth, that wasn't my chair after all. Thank you all a bunch. It's about time we go to the house. And I want to say bye to all the folks on Facebook that are watching. Are we still there, Tom? Can I say goodbye? Thank you, everybody on Facebook, for watching us. We love you so much. We appreciate your support in the Orange Blossom Opry. And there's a reason we have to say goodbye to those folks on Facebook, because you'll see here in about a minute. But God bless you folks on Facebook. The rest of you all just hang tight.